Hello there. My name is Darin Miller, and my wife Lori and I we live in Columbia City, Indiana. Uh, we attend New Hope Free Will Baptist Church in Warsaw, Indiana, and been there about 13 years. Wonderful church, great people. Uh, teach teach the Bible, teach Christ, and so we fell in love with that church and love going there. I've been a owner operator about 10 years and close to 11, and been driving for over 13. Lori, she rode with me for 4 years, and she now delivers campers out of northern Indiana. She goes all over the country. We both love what we do, and we travel. I love to travel. She rode with me, and we were up in Byron Center, Michigan one day, stopped at the chapel there, and there was a man there named Jim, and started talking to him, and I go to Laredo quite a bit, and he was looking for somebody to take Bibles to Laredo to a wonderful Christian man named Nicholas down there who walks the truck stops, and since I was down that way every couple of weeks, I said I would, and so we started doing that and serving God in that way. That's how we started out. But it was just a wonderful blessing to be able to do such a thing. And one day I got a phone call from somebody I didn't know, John Knoll, who was looking for somebody to fill a rack in Columbia City that he had set up quite a while ago, and needed somebody to take care of it because he couldn't get through there quite a bit, very often. Lori and I discussed it, and we said we would help out. We would do that. It's been such a blessing to be able to go down there or go to the truck stop and do that. The rack, it fills up, we fill it up, and quite a bit gets taken every couple of weeks. Lori mainly takes care of that. I'm gone a lot more than she is. She likes doing it, and got to know some of the people that work there. And it's been a great blessing. John, he always gets us what we need, gets us the supplies we need. His new Bibles that he came out with. He gets us a lot of Spanish material too if we want it. We take that to Nicholas. Always make sure we have exactly what we need to do what we can to serve God. Nicholas really appreciates the Spanish material, and John's just been so wonderful to us, and we enjoy working with him. He's become a good friend. He's come down Columbia City a few times, and we can call him anytime we have a problem or when we need something, and he's there for us and supports us in every way we can. I was gonna say, John is just such a slave driver, and cracks that whip all the time, but Lori says I'm not supposed to lie. So he's just a great guy, and he has such a heart for Christ, and his ministry is such a blessing to us. He gave his phone number to someplace where we could get other material, and we do what we can to fill up the racks and
Lori Miller of Darin and Lori Miller. Thank you, John, for Good News Distribution, for calling us in to be able to work with you and giving us the opportunity to serve in the Fort Wayne and Warsaw, Columbia City area in Indiana. I am very glad to be able to be a part of what you have begun. I'm going to talk about the rack over at the Fort Wayne truck stop on the county line and US 30. It's emptied repeatedly. It gets constant traffic, and it is always having a need for being filled. I am very glad that there are many who take from that. When I'm there, I always make sure that as I see other people, do you have a Bible for your vehicle? Do you have children? Here's some children's ministry supply. I want to be able to do that and reach them in a personal way when I'm at the truck stop. Once when I was stocking the shelves during the COVID shutdown, there was a nurse who came in. I offered her a Bible and other materials and told her that they were available there for her. She said she works as a nurse and that many of her patients are scared. I told her, you come back and take what you need and help them know who Jesus is and where their hope is. And I don't know if she got to again or not, or if she even thought about it, but I do hope and pray that she shared. Once while I was stocking and I was pulling stuff out of the trunk of my car, I noticed a mom sitting in the parking area. She was on her phone. She had two boys wrestling in the back and punching each other. I pulled out children's supplies and walked over to the car, and I interrupted the mom's phone call and asked her if I could give her children these little booklets. And she said yes. The boys settled down and were interested in something other than tumbling. It's just a wonderful thing to be able to do. Have there been times when I've been frustrated with seeing the display? Yes, John has been very patient with me. I have gone in and it is totally wiped out 5 days after I filled it. Where did it go? Like I said, it's a heavily used area. I have had to take things like trash and things like that off of the display and etc. But you tenderly love it and tend it like you would a garden when you wanted your favorite flower to grow and to grow strong. You pull away the weeds and things, and I'm thankful to be able to be used. I don't understand sometimes why someone takes all the Bibles out of the case that was sealed and put them on the bottom and take the box. I don't know why somebody wants just the box, but there are strange things that we encounter. So, John, I am thankful that you have endured my phone calls. It has been very good for me to grow. I have a friend, Gloria, who is helping me to expand into some of the Spanish-speaking areas in Warsaw, Indiana. We left some of the real stories in Spanish at one of the grocery stores in Warsaw, and the other at an ice cream parlor. And they also made other food. And that's the Spanish people in our area, the Hispanics are building a wonderful community. And we want to be able to minister to them as well. And John has supplied those needs through Good News Distribution. Darin goes to Laredo, and he's keeping Nicholas stocked up with Bibles. And I'm keeping the truck stops, and we'll be keeping the grocery stores stocked with real-life stories in Spanish. We use a large quantity of supply. It's a rewarding work. One day, I would like to encounter someone at that truck stop and be able to lead them to Christ in prayer, and to be able to be someone who disciples them and walks them into the beginning and getting them to understand who Christ is and how he can grow their life. And when they are stable, I want them to find somebody. And Lord, then I'm asking for another one from the ministry, and then another one. I want to see God's kingdom grow and for him to be glorified. That's why I do what I do. It's more than just Darin and I traveling and stocking supplies. It is the work of God, and I'm thankful to John for bringing us in and allowing us to serve with him.